So today we are going to look at a very interesting story, that of the integration of Junagadh into the Indian Union. So there were 565 princely states in India before independence, and these had to be integrated into the Indian Union. And the task of this, of course, fell on Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Junagadh was one such territory. Junagadh is in Gujarat, okay, the home state of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Now, what was the principle behind one princely state acceding either to Pakistan or India? Acceding means joining. Now, what were the principles behind it? Now, the Muslim League, the Indian National Congress, and the British together formulated a very simple plan. It said that if there is a Hindu majority state, it will accede to India. If it is a Muslim majority state, it will accede to Pakistan. In very simple terms, although some princely states could also take their own decisions and they could choose to remain independent, although this would not, of course, be feasible. Now, Hindu majority states were supposed to join India and Muslim majority states were supposed to join Pakistan. This was the understanding. Now, Junagadh was a Hindu majority state with a Muslim ruler. The name of this ruler was Muhammad Nawab. Muhammad Nawab was a very good friend of Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Who is Muhammad Ali Jinnah? The father of Pakistan. Okay, he was the one responsible for the creation of Pakistan. Now, Jinnah wanted Junagadh to join Pakistan. He had two reasons for it. One, it was close enough to Pakistan. Second, he wanted to trade Junagadh for the sake of another state. Which is that state? That state is the Indian state of Kashmir. So he wanted Junagadh as a bargaining chip to bargain with Nehru and Patel so that they give up Kashmir or they give up their stake on Kashmir, because Kashmir as it had not acceded either to India or Pakistan, and it wanted to remain independent and neutral. In fact, Kashmir is the exact opposite of Junagadh when you look at it politically, because Kashmir was a Muslim majority state with a Hindu ruler. Who was the Hindu ruler there? The ruler was Raja Hari Singh. Hari Singh did not want to accede either to India or Pakistan. He wanted Kashmir to remain neutral and independent, and he wanted it to be an independent nation. However, this was not possible, of course. Now, Hari Singh had ambitions of making Kashmir like Switzerland, both politically and aesthetically. Politically, because Switzerland is always neutral in Europe, like that. Hari Singh wanted Kashmir to be a neutral land in the Indian subcontinent. Now, Muhammad Ali Jinnah was a very good friend of the Nawab of Junagadh, so he would influence the Nawab of Junagadh to join Pakistan. So, on 14th August 1947, that is the day of independence of Pakistan, Junagadh would sign the instrument of accession to join Pakistan. However, Jinnah is a very shrewd politician. He does not immediately accept the accession of Junagadh into Pakistan. Instead, he goes to Nehru and Patel and he tries to bargain, saying that, see, I have the instrument of accession to Junagadh, but if you let go of Kashmir, then I will let go of Junagadh. Of course, Nehru and Patel are least bothered by such blackmail and they do not respond to Jinnah. Now, Jinnah is infuriated, and by September 13, he says, okay, I'll accept the instrument of accession of Junagadh, and that Junagadh is now a part of Pakistan. This infuriated Sardar Patel because Junagadh was a Hindu majority princely state and it was to join India. And moreover, this was in Gujarat, his home state. He was not going to sit idly. But Patel was also busy in integrating central India and southern India with the rest of the Indian Union. This was his priority. Now, Kashmir had its own set of problems, right? So, by October 26th, Kashmir had also signed the instrument of accession to join India. By now, the nationalistic fervor within the Indian Union was so high that there was great amount of pressure on Junagadh, and the Nawab of Junagadh could not withstand this pressure. And he fled to Pakistan in the first week of November. That is, in November 1947, the Nawab of Junagadh fled to Pakistan. The Diwan who was in Junagadh tried to manage the affairs of the state. However, he couldn't do that also. Even he couldn't manage it. So, on 9th November 1947, Junagadh was formally integrated into India. That is, the instrument of accession was signed and Junagadh formally became a part of the Indian Union. Now, Sardar Patel foresaw many problems with this. He saw that first the instrument of accession to Pakistan was signed, then again it was signed for India. So Pakistan would create problems. Patel foresaw all this. So he said, I'll also conduct a referendum in spite of having the instrument of accession. Patel said, I will also hold a referendum so you know who the people of Junagadh want to be with. He held a referendum in Junagadh and 91% of the population voted to stay within the Indian Union. 91%. So this is how Junagadh was integrated into India against the nefarious wishes and intentions of Muhammad Ali Jinnah and the Nawab of Junagadh. It was the brilliance of Sardar Patel which once again saved a very integral and important component of Gujarat and of India.